In this video, we're going to explain the new Frostbusters F152 and F252. Before we start to explain the technicalities of the F501, we would like to tell you something about the principles of our machines. The Frost Guards and Frostbusters are no heating system. These machines achieve their protection results by creating phase changes. You can find more detailed information about this principle in our video number 9, Principles of the Frostbusters and the Frost Guards. The first generation of the Frostbusters was developed and produced between 2001 and 2008. The F300 and F301 had a fan with a high and a low exit. When we developed these machines in 2001, we lacked the knowledge to check and control the airflow as we do now. It took us several years to find out that the heat at the high exit side rose too quickly. As a result, the protection capacity on the low side was 50 meters, and on the high side, that decreased to 30 meters. We also noticed that when these machines were used in conditions of low air humidity, the leaves from the flowers and trees on the high exit side dried out. To solve this problem, we developed the F401 and the new F501. These models have a fan that's mounted horizontally, and both air exhaust pipes are 30 centimeters above ground level. The airstream is almost perfectly divided and no longer damages the leaves. The development of the new F501 was based on 10 years of experience with the F401. The F501 is a high-capacity machine. Due to the optimization of the air outflow, this machine can protect orchards between 5 and 10 hectares. It needs to be towed by a tractor of 65 HP minimum. Because of the demand for machines that can protect smaller orchards, we developed the F152 and F252. These two machines are especially designed to protect orchards and vineyards from 2 to 8 hectares. We redesigned the fan in such a way that the air exhausts blow out the hot air in the same way as the F401 and F501, also about 30 centimeters above ground level. The machine can be used on tractors from 30 to 55 HP. The machine is connected to the tractor by a 3-point hitch. This makes it easier to drive and turn in small orchards, and especially on slopes. To reduce the weight of the machine, a lot of the parts are made of aluminium. We reduced the length of the machine to a minimum. As you can see, the fan is installed vertically. Compared to the first Frostbuster models F300 and F301, efficiency was increased by 40%. The airflow of the F252 reaches 70 meters on the left side and 60 meters on the right side. The F152 has only one exit. It blows 70 meters. An important difference with our previous machines is the ability to adapt the bottle holders to any size bottle within minutes. You can use any bottle with a capacity between 20 and 45 kilos. This means these machines can be used worldwide. The machine can be used with 4 or 6 bottles. The bottles are not only protected by a metal safety bar, but are also secured by safety belts, so they can't spin around or drop off. The bottle connections can be adapted to any model. Every hose has a hose brake safety valve. If there's a leak, the gas flow will be shut off immediately. The position of the bottles is chosen in such a way that safety and balance are optimal. 2 bottles are on the front, as close as possible to the tractor to minimize the weight load. The other 2 or 4 bottles are positioned behind the fan. Before we start talking about our new heating system, we want to emphasize that propane evaporates down to minus 42 degrees Celsius. Butane only evaporates to minus 0.5 Celsius maximum. The Frostbuster F152 consumes 15 to 20 kilos of propane per hour. The F252 needs 30 to 35 kilos. On the F152 and F252, we've installed a new patented heating system to heat the bottles. The heating power is well balanced, so it remains safe and complies with all safety regulations. The most dramatic change is that we now have enough capacity to run not only on propane, but also on a mix of propane and butane. At the back, between the bottle holders and the fan, is the air intake and the burner. The intake is made of aluminium, and as you can see, it's taking air from below. The burner is one of the most important parts on the Frostbuster. We developed this pulse burner a few years ago and patented it. The burner's efficiency is extreme and consumes 20% less propane than most other burners. It consumes 20% less propane than our previous burners and can also run on butane. It ignites perfectly at any fan speed. The combination of the fuel-efficient burner and the 6 gas bottles makes it possible to run the machine for 4 to 6 hours without refilling. Changing the bottles during the night isn't a problem and can easily be done within 10 minutes if you follow the instructions. If you restart the machine within 12 minutes, it will not influence the protection. The working temperature is 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, close to the air exhaust. However, when the machine moves at a speed of 7 kilometers per hour through the orchard, the temperature at the leaves and flowers closest to the machine only measures 15 to 20 degrees Celsius for a few seconds. The F152 and F252 have a gearbox with 2 speeds. To reduce maintenance costs, we installed the fan wheel directly on the drive shaft. So moving parts are reduced to a minimum. There are no belts or bearings that need maintenance. The frame is designed to carry a load of 900 kilos. Each machine comes with a 70 HP PTO shaft. The F501 and F152 and F252 use a completely new pressure regulation system, so the burner can also run on a mix of propane and butane. Once the right pressure is installed, this system will ensure that the temperature of the burner will stay stable for hours. There's an indicator that shows you when the bottles are empty. We also developed an extra option so the user can correct the temperature with a simple switch on the main control box on the tractor. The AgroFrost burner controller is a 12-volt safety system that's been approved worldwide. Once activated, the controller opens the electric propane valve, ignites the burner, and activates the ionization flame detection. If the controller doesn't detect any flames during the first 8 seconds, the propane supply will be shut down and you'll need to reactivate the system. When the burner is ignited, flame detection remains activated and will shut down the system as soon as something goes wrong. Our burners with the ionization protection system comply with the highest safety standards in the world. The new generation of Frostbusters is very easy to start. You just need to open the valves on the bottles, start the fan, switch on the power to the burner controller, speed up the PTO shaft to 540 RPM, and the burner will start working automatically. As an option, you can have a full auto-start system, meaning that once the fan starts running and exceeds 1500 RPM, the burner will start automatically. When the fan speed is reduced, and drops below 1,350 RPM, the burner will stop. Every machine has an overheat sensor. If the temperature of the burner exceeds 120 degrees Celsius, a horn gives an acoustic signal. The user can reduce the temperature by lowering the gas pressure, or he can shut down the complete system with the emergency switch that's next to him on the control box on the tractor. Maintenance on the F152 and F252 is very simple. There are no greasing points on the machine except for the PTO shaft. The only thing you need to do is change the oil of the gearbox. It's best to change it once a year. The gearbox has been designed to reduce the chance of moisture inside. However, when the machines are not used, some condensation will start forming inside. The F152 and F252 are low-cost machines. Over the years, Frostbusters have proved to be very effective. With their life cycle of 30 years, you have a machine that will not only protect your crops against frost, but can also be used for pollination at a total cost of only €57 per hectare. Choosing a Frostbuster means you get a machine that has proved its efficiency over the last 18 years. Choosing the F152 or F252 means you get a state-of-the-art machine with lots of advantages. It's easy to start and use, very safe, and conforms to the highest safety regulations. It has a low maintenance cost and a very efficient burner. These machines are the result of 18 years of experience. And on top of that, you get free professional consultancy. If you have any questions, just contact Mark at agrofrost.eu or visit our website, agrofrost.eu. Please have a look at all our previous videos. They can be very useful.
Agrofrost, the ultimate form of frost protection.